Hello everyone, welcome to the fifth lecture session of Circle. Here we are going to discuss the exercise 10.3 given on the page number 173. So let us see its questions one by one. I have written the first question here. It says that draw different pairs of circles. How many points does each pair have in common? What is the maximum number of common points? Okay, so this question number 1 is a combination of three questions. Three small questions are kept over here. It is asked. So let us see how to answer this one. See, what is written here? Draw different pairs of circle. It means that we need to draw the pair of circles. हमें पेयर ऑफ सर्कल्स बनाना है और वो पेयर में होना चाहिए. ओके, कैसे बनाना है? हाउ मेनी पॉइंट्स डज ईच पेयर हैव इन कॉमन? ओके, वी नीड टू मेक द पेयर्स ऑफ द सर्कल which and then we need to count how many common points would be there. So let us see what is the first case. The first case would be like this. Case 1 we will write here. Case 1 in which the two circles will be drawn apart. ठीक है, दो सर्कल हम ड्रॉ करेंगे एंड ये दोनों सर्कल एक दूसरे से दूर है. So let us suppose its center is O and this circle 2 का center O dash है. Its radius is R and its radius is R dash. So this is the circle O R. This is the second circle. Its name is O dash and R dash. So what do you think? Is there any common point or intersection point in between these two? Can you see? No. So we write here no common points. Now the case 2. The case 2 I'm just doing here. In case 2, again we need to draw a pair of circle where it will touch at only one point and that would be its common point. Suppose its name is O, its center is O dash, this is R, again here we need to take R dash. Then this circle COR and the circle CO dash R dash are having one common point because they are touching at one place. So we will write here it is having one common point. So this is our case 2. Now let us see the case 3. For that I need to rub. Okay. I'm just doing the case 3 here itself. Look here. Here again we need to draw a pair of circle in such a manner that it must be having more than one touching point or common point in between them. So let us see how to draw that type of circle. It could be like this, isn't it? Here you can see two touching points or two common points. This is the circle 1. This is circle 2, its radius is R, its radius is R dash. So here we will write COR and CO dash R dash are having two common points. Okay, so you can see case 1 where no common point is there, case 2 where one common point is there, and in case 3 we are having two common points. So is there any more pair of circle is possible? What do you think? Where more than two common points you will get? What do you think? I don't think so that we will get. So the answer of this part, what is the maximum number of common points, would be this itself. Means 2 is the maximum number of common points that can be found in a pair of circles. That's all. Now let us see the question number 2. So children, we are going to see the question number 2. Let us see how to do that. What is given here? Suppose you are given a circle, give a construction to find its center. Okay, so a circle is given and we need to find its center. So roughly how to do this one, let us see its solution. See, roughly we will draw a circle. This circle you are not supposed to draw with the compass. You will draw it with the help of bangle or something else, right? But you will not draw it with the help of compass. It should be perfect circle, but you will not draw it with the help of compass. Now, after this, what we will do? We need to find its center, right? So, in this circle, you can see center is missing. We need to give the position, the mark, the point where the center would be. For that, what the second step is, we need to draw any two, just try to mark two equal arcs on the circle. कि दोनों arc equal होना चाहिए. Let us suppose this arc is A, B and this arc is C and D. After doing so, you need to join them. Means basically you need to draw the chords, right? Chord AB and chord CD. Here, let us suppose this point is D. But make sure that the length of AB must be equal to the chord CD. After drawing these two chords, we need to do the perpendicular bisector of these two chords. So, हम क्या करेंगे? Perpendicular bisector करने के लिए आपको पता है, with the help of compass we used to do that, right? Just place your sharpen edge of a compass here. Take, देखो compass ऐसा होता है ना? Let us suppose this is the sharpen edge and here you have kept your pencil. So just open your compass in such a manner, in such a way that you place your sharpen edge of your compass here and take the distance which is more than half of this chord. Chord से थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा उसमें distance लेंगे and we will make one arc upside, one arc downside. You have to place here the sharpen edge upside and then one downside. एक ऊपर की तरफ, एक नीचे की तरफ arc बनाएंगे. The same step we are going to do with B point. B पे रखिए, cut the previous arc up and down. Now, with the help of a scale, you may join these two intersection points of the. You may join. It will go somehow like this. Okay. Actually, I am not doing it with the help of compass and the scale. That's why it looks like this. But when you do it by using compass and scale, it will come straight line. The same steps we need to follow for the chord CD. One upside mark, one downside. Similarly, place the compass at D, cut the previous arc here too. Now join this. Is it clear? I hope perpendicular bisector, everybody know that how to construct. And if you don't, then you may just refer the book. It is given there how to draw the perpendicular bisector of any line. So children, here you can see this line, this was the first line and this was the second line. ये जो line है, पहला और दूसरे line का जो intersection point होगा, ये intersection point आपको देगा circle, center of the circle. This will be marked as O and this is nothing but the center of the circle. So in this way you can find out the center of any circle if the center is unknown. How? But just draw the perpendicular bisector of any two equal chords and then just the intersection point of those two perpendicular bisector would be its center. I hope this question is clear and we are not writing here the steps of construction. We are just doing the steps of construction here. So you may write here as here at the last you may write C, O, R. Let us suppose its radius is R. Is the required construction where O is the center and R is the radius. I hope you have understood this thing. Let's see the question number 3 now. So now children, we will see the question number 3 of this exercise 10.3. Look here. Let me read out what it says. If two circles intersect at 2 points, prove that their center lie on the perpendicular bisector of the common chord. Okay, let me draw the figure so that this statement would be more clear to you all. We are having two circles which are intersecting at the 2 points. Let us suppose A and B. This is the center of the first circle. Let us suppose this is the center of the second circle. It is denoted by O dash. Okay. Now what we need to do? Centers lies on the perpendicular bisector of the common chord. So we need to draw first a common chord, which is this chord AB is common to both the circle first and second. दोनों circle का ये common chord है, ठीक है? Now we will join O and O dash. It should be in the middle so that when you draw, keep this thing in your mind that it should pass through the middle. This is O dash. Okay. Now after this, we need to prove that the line which is joining O and O dash, means this line O and O dash is the perpendicular bisector of this common chord. मतलब इसको दो equal parts में divide कर रहा है as well as यहाँ पे 90 degree बन रहा है. This we need to prove. So we will go step by step. Let us see how to do this one. So children, here in the given, let us see what to write. What the things are given here? The given is two circles. Let us suppose two circles C, O, R and C, O dash, R dash. Here R is the radius of the first circle, R dash is the radius of the second circle. Okay. Now two circles C and C, C, O, R and C, O dash, R dash are here. What else is given? AB, such that, here you can write such that AB is the common chord. Okay. Now let us see what we need to prove. We need to prove that O dash is the perpendicular bisector of the line AB. O dash is perpendicular bisector of AB. If I label this intersection point with L, okay, the point where the chord and the line O dash is meeting, let us suppose it's L, then we can write, this implies that we need to write, we need to prove that AL is perpendicular on O dash as well as and AL must be equal to LB. These two things we need to prove. Okay. So now the construction part. In construction you need to write join O dash and OA, OB, O dash A and O dash B. So let us join these points O और A को O और B, O dash A and O dash B. So we have joined. Now let's see the proving part. Okay, so children, just we will take here two triangles. In triangle O A O dash and triangle O B O dash. ये ऊपर वाला एंड ये नीचे वाला, ये दो ट्राइंगल्स हम लेंगे. ठीक है, O A O dash, O A O dash, this upper one, and O B O dash, this downward. ये दो triangles हम लेंगे. Now let us see what the things are here. We need to prove these two triangles are congruent, and for that we will search the its conditions. So we can write here OA is equal to OB. Just think why? Because they are nothing but the radius of the same circle, or you may write radii of the same circle. The same circle. देखो OA और OB फर्स्ट सर्कल का रेडियस है, तो ऑब्वियसली वो दोनों इक्वल होगा. सिमिलरली वी कैन राइट O dash A must be equal to O dash B. The reason is same of the second circle, radii of the second circle, or you may write. Now the third condition is O dash must be equal to O dash, because this is the common line, common side of the triangle, common side. So children, we can see this is a side, this is also a side, and the third one is also a side. So we can write this implies by SSS criteria, the triangle OAO dash is congruent to triangle OBO dash. So just now we proved that this upper triangle and the downwards triangle, these two triangles are congruent. Now on this basis we can conclude here, we can conclude this implies, can I write if I label this angle with 1 and this angle with 2. ठीक है, ये आपको line है, this part is 1 and the below angle is 2. So can I write here angle 1 must be equal to angle 2. Why? By CPCT. CPCT मतलब corresponding part of congruent triangles. अगर दो triangles congruent है तो उसका corresponding part भी congruent equal होता है, sorry, equal होता है. So we can write here angle 1 must be equal to angle 2. Okay, fine. And here or you may write angle AO dash must be equal to angle this is BOO dash. ये दोनों सेम चीज है. एंगल 1 इज इक्वल टू एंगल 2 लिखो, या एंगल AOO dash मतलब this is equal to angle BOO dash, this one. So that must be same. So this we are going to use in the further proof of this theorem, in the further proof. So just keep it aside, mark it as one number. Now let us see how to proceed. So children, I am rubbing out, as you can see my board is filled. So I am just rubbing out. If you want to note, you may pause the video and note it down. So I am just rubbing here the construction part and the proof part. Now, what we will do after this? Now we need to take, now we will take the triangle, just see the triangle AOL and triangle BOL. Now I'm just taking this part of the triangle. ये देखो, ये वाला triangle और ये वाला triangle, ठीक है? So half part of the upper and half part of the downwards triangle, AOL and BOL. Now we need to prove that these two triangles are also congruent to each other. So how do we do that? Just look at here. You can we write AO is equal to OB, because they are the radii, isn't it? Radius of the same circle. The second is, you can write this angle 1 and angle 2, means angle AOL must be equal to angle BOL. Just look at here. Here I have written AOO dash. AOO dash. So this angle can be written as AOL also. It means the same thing. मतलब AOO dash और AOL ये दोनों सेम ही एंगल है, ठीक है? So this is the already we have proved above. Now after this, as you can see, these two are equal. Now what is the third thing which is common here? The third side is OL is equal to OL. This is a common side. So we can say by, see, this is the side, angle, side. So by SAS congruency condition, the triangle AOL must be equal to or congruent to? Congruent to triangle BOL. ठीक है? अब हमारा ये और ये दोनों triangle congruent हो गया. Now if these two triangles are congruent, can we write here as, can we conclude that this implies, can we conclude AL must be equal to the length BL by CPCT? Yes, obviously, right? Corresponding part of the two congruent triangle. So here we have concluded AL is equals to BL. You can see here that we need to prove, and that we have done. So this part is over. Now we will prove that AL is the perpendicular bisector of OO dash, means this angle is 90 degree. Now we will prove this thing. So let us see. You may note down, pause the video, note down till here, then we will continue. I'm just rubbing out. So we have proved this part of the theorem. ये part हमारा proof हो गया. That is AL is equals to BL. Now we will prove this one, that AL is perpendicular. So I'm rubbing. This equation you can just leave it. We don't need it. We will just write. Okay. Now after this, you can write. Can we write, children? Now just check out the triangles AOL and BOL. ये दोनों triangle congruent है ना? तो हम लोग यहाँ लिख सकते हैं that sum of angle ALO plus angle BLO. Just check out where are these two angles AOL. ALO मतलब ये वाला angle और BLO मतलब नीचे वाला angle. इन दोनों का सम 180 होगा. You must be knowing this because of linear pair. Because they are forming the linear pair of angles, so they must be, the addition of these two angles must be 180 degree. Okay. So can I write one thing here? This is by CPCT. Okay, fine. One more thing we should write here, that, what is that? Can we write angle ALO must be equal to angle BLO. This is also by CPCT itself. क्योंकि ये वाला एंगल और ये वाला एंगल, ये दोनों एंगल भी तो आपका दो कॉन्ग्रुएंट ट्रायंगल का ही पार्ट है, तो ये दोनों एंगल भी तो आपस में इक्वल होगा, राइट? सो वी विल रिप्लेस हियर द एंगल BOL with this. So angle ALO plus angle, instead of BLO we will write ALO. This is 180 degree. This line you need to write here itself. Here you can write this line, okay. Now this is nothing but twice of angle ALO is equals to 180 degree, or we can say angle ALO is 180 by 2. That just cancel out. That is nothing but 90 degree. So we have proved this also, that AL is perpendicular on the line O dash. So this part of the theorem is also proved. So at the last you may write just hence proved. Hence proved. I'm just before that you may write one statement, that this implies that AL is perpendicular to O dash. Now you may write hence proof. So children, this is the complete proof of this question number 3. This question is very much important. So you have to do the practice as well as you have to understand this question thoroughly. Keep watching my videos. I will in the next session, in the next video, we will do some more theorems which are based on this chapter itself. Thank you. Goodbye. Take care.